We back with another one, man. Doing groundwork with my big man. Go ahead and tune in with me, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. Cut the notifications on. Let you know when I'm in there. Y'all pull up.
Oh, nice. Good take.
Didn't even work. If you guys want an ISO, call for it. We'll clear out.
Oh, got you. Thank you.
You see the smile on Watch Me Work?
And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, BA, it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. Now here's Hardaway. Irving for 3. The shot no good. Irving against Simons. On the wing, MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the Blazers had been a mainstay in the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, BA, they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Outside Irving.
Stay there.
Pass to Hardaway. Doncic against Lillard. The 3. And it's Irving missing. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to MP. Fires for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Now here's MP. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And the number of points he got at the foul line shows how tough he was to defend.
Irving for 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
The Mavericks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. They get it back.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The shot off that time. Some solid D from Wood. A shot to stop the drought. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Anthony Simons.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Wood against Nurkic. Inside, clock at 6, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball getting in the way of possession. No real reason for that turnover.
What's the word, guys?
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Lillard passes to MP.
Oh, come on,
the offensive rebound. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, came up empty.
I'm only at 81 right now.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs for something. The Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Really hard not to appreciate a steady big guy like Christian Wood. I mean, he knows his role out on the floor, doesn't try to do things he can't, and really gives it his complete effort and focus. I love that.
Now here's Lillard. He had 9 points in his last time out. Here's MP. That shot off the mark. And it's Dallas the other way. Last time they met was in Dallas.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Wood. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Portland leading. Simons outside. This Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous. And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Now here's Hardaway. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Skilled at scoring in a variety of ways. I mean, give Hardaway Jr. these looks, and he's happy to oblige.
Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Now here's Doncic. He played a great game against the Lakers. Outside for Irving. From outside, off the mark.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there.
Trey alert. That's what I'm talking
Open man and getting an assist out of it.
And Dallas calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know that's going to be the focus of this
Yeah,
time.
always
They
gotta be
need
able
to
to
come
shoot
up with a
stuff.
spark to get the offense going.
Oh, who am I? Oh, man. Oh, man. All we gotta do is stay solid on defense. All we gotta do. Oh, no, what's
A
that?
big group substitution here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Watford comes in for MP. Thibault, he's checked in for Grant. And it's Sharp in for Simons. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. And the Trailblazers shooting a nice 50% for the game. On the court right now for Dallas. Maxi Kleber out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Hardy. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Sharp. On the wing, MP. He's checked by Kleber. Clock is at 3. Here's MP. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He had 30 points, and his talent for drawing fouls was on full display. Made numerous trips to the line, and he stuffed the stat sheet, doing a little of everything. Can he do it again? We'll see. Back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others. Shoot two.
And he makes the first.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Here's Grant. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
The superb work ethic of Grant. My, what a nice, soft touch inside.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And here's Grant from the arc. Hardy grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Hardaway on the wing. Here's Hardy. He's covered by Simons. Irving for three. And the three-pointer goes.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter. And he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Grant, the pass to MP. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Back to Irving. Pass to Hardy. Wood left side.
Just a capable defender. For Nurkic, it's about being in position and using his length to contest shots.
Grant, the pass to MP. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
All Irvin needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
MP right side. Can't hit that one. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by MP. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Fires the 3. Grant's shot is off. The Mavericks trailing.
An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently, his defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons.
Down low. Here's Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Simons finds Nurkic. Simons outside. Pass to Sharp. On the wing, MP. 6 to shoot. Mavericks with a rebound. Kleba's got his 7th rebound here tonight. That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats, Clark.
Clearly, you look at his rebounds, BA, his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him who took a while to find his way into the league step up in that manner.
Grant, the pass to MP. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. For the Trailblazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Sharp. Pass to Eubanks. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating. And you know, you felt this coming ever since Sunday.
So it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Took them a while to find their rhythm, but they're rolling now and could win this going away. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Fans, a big round of applause to the Trailblazers Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got Jeremy Grant. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with MP. Then there's Sharp, and it's Simons in a shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. 2 points. That one goes.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
Here's Sharp. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Hardaway. Tipped.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, protecting the rim, keeping his eyes on the ball so he can anticipate that shot.
Here's MP. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in. MP's got 8.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Hardaway. From deep, here's Doncic. Portland grabs the miss.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
MP against Hardaway. Here's MP. The second effort. They shoot again. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Lillard's checked in for Portland. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Doncic finds Hardaway. Now Wood, defended by Nurkic. Wood outside. Pass to Hardaway. Out to Kleber. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Second personal foul.
And he can't get the first one. Hardy, he's checked in for Irving.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And the second free throw is good.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Kleber outside. Pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Over MP. Hardaway, no good. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse. And he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way. Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk.
Grant against Hardaway. Pass to Hardy. Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3. The shot no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. To the middle. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, it certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you.
The The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. So you got to play without fouling.
Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And Dallas calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
To update their fit tonight with a free t-shirt. Make a little noise.
Wood finds Kleba. Doncic with it. Over Lillard. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Lillard against Doncic. Lillard passes to MP. Kleba with a steal. Grant against Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Here's Hardy. And he's marked for the lob. It's stolen by Nurkic. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Simons. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Mavericks ball.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Thibault comes in for Simons. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Bullock comes in for Hardaway. Pass to Hardy. Here's Wood. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. They grab their own miss. Here's Powell. That one's wide left. The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Basket counts. He's got 11.
Nice initiative. Good start there by Grant. I mean, seeing a great fast break opportunity in front of him and took full advantage of it.
Pass to Powell. Here's Hardy. Wood left side. On the take. 10 feet away. Hardy's shot is good. And the Mavericks lead by 1. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Powell with a steal. Here's Doncic. Good work defensively by Lillard. Here's Portland now.
2 minutes remaining.
They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Grant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Grant is just really an aggressive player who welcomes contact on his shots. I mean, the defense has to be careful around him because he's looking to draw fouls.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Green is checked in.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Pass to Hardy. Wood with it. Knocked loose. Here's Hardy. Right side, Green. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Green's got 5 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Lillard. Portland again missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Hardy. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bible passes to Lillard. Now here's MP. Defense right on him. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got 6 rebounds in the game. Green for 3. Kept alive. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
You know, when Powell is this deep, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Dallas.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And they get it back. Bullock's shot is off.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Outside Irving. Over Sharp. Irving, no good. MP outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And both free throws good for MP. And here are the Mavericks now. 1 second left. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. We've got Dwight Powell. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Maxi Kleba. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. Fades and shoots. And that one's long. Mavericks shooting only 31% in the game. Kleba outside. Beyond the arc. Damian Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got 5 rebounds tonight from deep. MP. It's rebounded by Kleba. Stolen by MP. To take the lead. Can't get it to drop. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. Here we go, one-on-one. And that one's good. Irving.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Oh, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
And the Blazers making a change here. Grant's checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Woods checked in.
Oh, a terrific athlete. I love when Lillard uses his vertical to hammer it down.
Outside Irving. Pass to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Irving for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Grant left side. And here's MP. He's checked by Kleba. Here's MP. Goes up again. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Pass to Hardaway.
It's 6-man time. Let's hear it for
Lillard against Doncic. There's the triple. And the Mavericks, another 3.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
Timeout called. Portland.
When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Lillard against Doncic. To the paint. Here's MP. And the shot goes down. MP's got 21. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Doncic passes to Irving. 5 to shoot. Back to Doncic from deep. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And here's the fast break. Simons against Irving. Back to Doncic. Out to Kleba. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
I just love the ball move.
For Portland, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. To the inside. MP to pass to Grant. MP against Kleba. The Mavericks pull it in. Kleba's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside Hardaway. Inside. Goes back up. And the bucket is good from Kleba in deep. And now a 12-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Simons passes to MP. To stop the run. That shot is off. Oh, great D that time from Kleba.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Simons finds Lillard. Three-pointer. Here's Nurkic. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Down low. Here's Wood.
Well, that was a smart heady.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Wood outside. Hardaway on the wing. He's covered by Grant. They get it again. Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. MP up top. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Outside Irving. Hardaway with it. He's covered by Grant. Back to Irving.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Pass to Hardaway. Shoots over Grant. Again, Hardaway missing. A challenging stretch for Portland here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
A minute and a half left to play in the fourth. Pass to Wood. Irving against Simons. They get it back. Right side Irving. Outside Hardaway. And here's Doncic outside. Pure from three-point range. Doncic has got 13 in the second half.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Mavericks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Pass to Irving. Back to Doncic. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you.
Working some stylistic stuff. Oh, it's back to back? Oh yeah, payback, payback.
Please, just help Rodney make this free throw. It's very hard for him. jinxed it. And I jinxed it.
Thanks, Chris.
The jinx. It's all you. Yeah, good drive.
Good take.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, only down 2.
You guys want to come out in a zone at the start of third? It might confuse them.
Yeah.
And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And Kevin, it's such a long season that teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Irving. Maxi Kleber is out there with Green. Then there's Doncic, and it's Wood in at the 5, down low.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Green. Now, Kleber. Here's Irving. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
No block is crazy.
Terrific body control from Kyrie and a showtime finish.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. And Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. And Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
With the drive. MP with it. He's picked up by Doncic. MP, no good. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Now, here is Irving after the miss from MP. Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
This one for 3 hangs home the trifecta.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
Lillard finds MP. And it's blocked. Irving looking for an opening. And they double up Doncic. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 6.
Impressive shooter from outside the arc. Kyrie knows he has the green light to fire away.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home just couldn't pull out the win.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
They couldn't hit a thing out there. With that awful shooting percentage, you will be lucky to win 1 game in this league.
Portland no good that time either.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
From outside the arc, the rebound by Grant.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
MP, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Green, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 9. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. The Mavericks head coach and I did talk. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. We don't want this to turn into a dunk fest, because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, that's a 2 from Lillard. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Mavericks leading by 11. Here's Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Assisted.
Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming year.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Pass to Hardy. 5 on the clock. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
Yeah, that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Foul against MP. The Mavericks pull it in.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Knocked loose and stolen by MP. And now Portland on the break. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Portland, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And thus far, really not their year when you talk about free throw shooting. Only around a 70% clip on the season.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
And it's Hardy with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing.
Substitution on the court.
25.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Portland has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic is out there with MP. And it's Grant in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. That's a 2 from Lillard.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Irving passes to Doncic. Bobbed up there for Green.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to them?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Up top, Doncic. In the corner, Irving with it. Shoots over Simon. They kick it out to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks looked really strong. He finished with 23 points, and as usual, he spent a fair amount of time at the foul line. That was just the latest in a solid string of performances from him. Obviously looking to keep the momentum going here this evening. We'll see how he does, Kevin.
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
And I'm sure Coach is hoping for that as well, but every night's different. Who knows? Maybe someone else will have to step up this time.
Dallas has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Green. The rebound by Simons. Portland has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. MP against Irving. Here's MP. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2. MP's got 9.
The defense seized up just a little bit there, and it cost him dearly.
Outside, Green. Passes it to Wood. Outside, Irving. Dallas moving it around. Here's Kleba over MP. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Ken Burch is checked in for Wussup Gang.
Oh, come on.
Grant dishes to MP. Grant kicks to Simons. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Simons has got his first 3 points of the game.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Kleba against MP. And here is Kleba. Just 5 on the clock. And Doncic gets it to go. He has 7.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He has taken some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for their entire team.
Tim Hardaway Jr. checked in for Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The Trailblazers have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Sharp's checked in. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Hardaway from outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
Simons, the pass to MP. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kleba's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Irving. on the wing. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Outside Irving. Pass to Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Kleba against MP. Here's Doncic. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Doncic passes to Irving. Now here is Hardaway. To the inside. Here's Kleba. Fade away. No good there. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
He put on his hard hat on the offensive glass. Jeremy Grant knows where to be in these situations.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
So it's the Dallas Mavericks having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The Trailblazers shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. On the floor for Dallas. Green is out there with Maxi Kleba. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Irving in at the 2. MP outside. That one misses. And it's Dallas the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's MP. The Mavericks pull it in. Kleba's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Damian Lillard.
It's on Damian Lillard.
Kyrie has the total package. He can drive it right, left, step back, and hit a jumper. Hard for any defender to contest his shot without fouling.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And finished off by Wood.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
Lillard dishes to MP. And the shot is long.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Here's Irving. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Kleba, no good. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. The Trailblazers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line for Portland, number 11. 2 shots.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside Irving. Lillard against Doncic. And a wide open look for Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Kleba kicks to Green. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Got a piece of it. And stolen by MP. Down low, here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
This is so fun to watch. Lillard going up with some real power to finish the slam.
Doncic, bounce pass. Green inside. He's covered by Grant. Doncic passes to Wood. And here is Kleba. Nurkic with the steal. Grant gets a wide open look. Kept alive. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Ken Birch is checked in for Nurkic.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Ken Birch.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Doncic passes to Kleba. Outside Irving. The 3. Birch grabs the board.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
MP, no good. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. They could use a bucket, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Sharp checked in for the Trailblazers. The Mavericks also with a sub. Hardy's checked in. On the wing, Green. Back to Doncic. The pass to Wood for 3. Dallas, no good that time either. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. MP against Powell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in and stolen by Lillard. The drive by MP. Count it. MP's got 17 now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown and stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Pass to Hardy. Back to Powell. 6 to shoot. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for Portland, number 11.
And he's good on the second. The Mavericks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And he gets it to go.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
And Lillard kicks to MP. And no good that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Bullock with it. Now defended by MP. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe.
4th team. Substitution on the court.
MP outside. Passes it to Birch. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. They've got MP. Johnson is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Little. And it's Birch in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
At the line.
Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable? Playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest. Both was fantastic. When in college those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
That free throw good for Morris. Mavericks making a switch here. Holiday's checked in, and he can't hit the second. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Thybulle, the pass to MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Team foul. At the line for Portland.
And both free throws good for MP. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Ntilikina kicks to Holiday. Pass to Bullock. Here's Ntilikina. Out to the right wing. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Dallas, no good that time either. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 24 points for MP.
Seeing the floor much better. Little with an easy find right there.
And there's the pass to Ntilikina. Morris outside. Some things change here in the league, but a little trash talk still seems, Steve, like a key component to the game. I'm having a hard time remembering. Did you partake in that?
I did, Kevin, but I didn't call it trash talk. We just talked, and you tried to get into your opponent's head. And also, for me, I played better when I was talking.
Little. First personal foul. Fourth.
Dallas has got a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Ntilikina looking it over. He kicks it to Bullock. Pass to Holiday. Fires from deep. Rebound by Johnson. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Passes it to Thybulle. Stolen away. Here's Ntilikina. Covered by Johnson. Ntilikina passes to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good defense by MP. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Pass to Thybulle. Back to MP. And the layup falls. MP's got 26 points.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. The pass to Ntilikina. Holiday left side. Here's Bertans for 3. Dallas no good that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the dunk by MP.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And Bullock now top of the key. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with it. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials, I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
For the Trailblazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Kem Birch. Kevin Knox comes in for Nasir Little. And it's Sharp in for Matisse Thybulle. Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas.
2 minutes.
Johnson outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Knox. Takes a three. The Trailblazers rebound. Here's MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Frank Ntilikina. First personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for Portland, number 11.
And both free throws good for MP. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hardy. To the paint. Here's Bertanis. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Assisted by
Berton's got his first points of the night.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
MP up top. Berton's defending. MP against Berton. MP no good. Maverick shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Dallas.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Dallas ball. Down the lineup for your Trailblazers, Kem Birch.
23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Morris dishes to Holiday. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, the coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here.
And that's the end
This
of the
crowd
game.
was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.
Let's do it, fellas.
Tons of time left.
Right at the last quarter.
Oh! Wow. Wow. This dude is cooking with grease. Coach, we need you right now. We need some guidance.
Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do at this moment.
this should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So here's Portland's starting group. Anthony Simons out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then it's MP. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. Here's Jackson. Deflected. And he's able to get it back. Offensive rebound. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Good work down low from the 6'2 Reggie Jackson. Not bashful.
Lillard passes to MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
That one's off.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
For BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
They grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, BA. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's MP. Last game he had 34 points. Pass to Nurkic. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Think about Nurkic and how great it is to see him back on the floor. That horrific leg injury back in March of 2019.
Porter finds Gordon. It's not going to go for him, and it's Portland the other way.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Jokic passes to Jackson. Grant against Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Jackson. Really played well against Orlando in his last game.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
And Lillard gets it to go.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
To the paint. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Jokic, an elite passer for a guy at his position.
Kicks it out to MP. The 3. Gordon pulls it in.
After nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
From deep, Jokic knocks it down from distance.
Think about all the things Jokic provides as a big man, and now the 7-footer knocking down threes. That's tough.
Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Jokic with it. 35 points his last game. Jackson finds the space. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
Well, the defense wasn't ready for Jackson to pull that quick one.
Simons passes to MP. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
For Denver, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Jackson outside to the middle. Gordon outside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, Aaron Gordon, just simply one of the best dunkers of his generation.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Simons passes to Graham. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Jackson. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He's covered by Simons. And he lobs it up top. Loses his grip. Clanks the lob.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Sinks the tray.
Those are the kind of shots that Lillard, when he gets in these hot streaks throughout the course of a season, gets more and more consistent with.
Jackson outside. On the wing, Caldwell Pope, defended by Lillard. From 18 feet away, they get the rebound. Jokic, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Simons. And too long on the shot.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Damian Lillard picks one up. And Brent, for those star-laden teams, this has to be a difficult time of year to stay completely focused.
Well, those teams have a bigger goal in mind, BA, all the time. And there is no doubt they always think health first, getting proper rest, and making sure they're playing their best basketball come playoff time.
And, yep, it's good. MP's got 5 points.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Jackson outside. Covered by Thibault. Thibault with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. MP outside. The ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Green's checked in for Jackson.
In the game for your Nuggets, Uncle Jeff Green.
Here's MP. He's got 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he sinks the second. Here's Smith. Outside, Green. Smith outside.
Remaining
6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Green. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Portland leading. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Green. Good work defensively by Thibault. Portland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. MP with it. Working on Najee. MP shot is good.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Bryant. To the wing on the left. Here's Smith. Here's Najee. And he makes it on the layup.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
There's 42 seconds left in the first. MP no good. The Nuggets trail. Smith outside. Here's Najee, covered by MP. Poke loose. It's stolen by Thibault. MP outside. Pass to Sharp. Back to MP. On the wing, MP. That one is off.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back. Change here for Portland. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
I like it when a lot of guys are committed to attack to the inside because it's going to get you to the line, and they keep that up.
Thomas Bryant out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Ish Smith. Then there's Nikola Jokic. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Substitution for your Nuggets.
The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 13-4 run.
And Wussup Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Oh, deflected. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Mavericks was tremendous. He ended up with 34 points and was relentless, drawing fouls and cashing in at the line. He's been unbelievable their last few games, and he'll present quite a challenge again here tonight. Guys, over to you.
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
On the wing, MP. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And for Little, that's a quality find right there, just dropping that pass.
Smith passes to Green. Smith against Simons. Smith no good. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Little. Rebounded by Green. Denver in the lead.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
Smith against Simons. Pass to Najee. Green with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the
clock
first
at 6.
2 minutes.
And it's blocked by Thibault. And it's Ish Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
On defense, the Nuggets. 6-point lead. Here's MP. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, BA. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Shot clock at 5. The Nuggets with another miss.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
That's his third personal foul.
That free throw no good. Eubanks, he's checked in for Wussup Nurkic. Good on the second one. And so here is Denver. 4-point game. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
That's his first personal foul.
Free throw good, MP. Jackson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Second free throw, no good. Denver has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. There's 42 seconds left in the second. Pass to Green. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Little. Rips down the breakaway slam.
A little bit of a leak out there from Nasir, and Little capitalizing on the break.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Simons against Jackson. Driving inside. And rejected. Here's MP. And it's rejected. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 1. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of wheeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got MP and Freddie Simons out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. And Aaron Gordon Grant growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. So Nurkic will go to the free throw line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's Lillard. Here's MP. And that misses. That would have put him up. Well, Brent, while it was scary, Nurkic came back from injury just as good as ever.
Yeah, with a major injury like that, you figure it's going to alter your game. But really, Nurkic has been able to get back in and kind of double down on what he does well. That's playing physical and being a post presence.
Lillard against Jackson. Back to Grant. Pass to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. And stolen by Jokic. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by MP. Nurkic passes to MP. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope. 14 feet away. No good there. Portland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Down low. Here's MP. For the lead. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Denver in the lead. Pass to Jackson. Outside Porter. Back to Jackson. Now Now here's Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 5 from the arc.
That's the kind of D you want from your big fella Nurkic there. Make sure he is contesting the shot.
To the paint. Stolen by Jackson.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal. He needs to stay aggressive out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's Jokic. Portland grabs the miss. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Simons outside. To the inside. Porter. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity for the Trailblazers. Birch comes in for Wussup Nurkic, and it's Sharp in for Simons.
Their lead could be even bigger right now. Their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little. Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Porter's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. MP, the pass to Grant. On the wing, MP, defended by Gordon. Lillard against Jackson. A nice shot by Lillard.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
Lillard against Jackson. Lillard pulls down the board. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in the 3rd. And here's Grant from the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Portland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
MP, the pass to Nurkic. Back to MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Man, good whistle there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
And so here is Denver. They've got a 9-point lead. Minnesota will be traveling to face them after this game. And they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
MP up top, defended by Gordon. Grant's shot is off. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's covered by Grant. Here's Jokic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You think about some of the great young centers in this league, but when it comes to making everyone around him better, Jokic is the man.
If you could pick any center in the league to start a team with, Brent, is Jokic your guy?
Man, between him and Embiid, we're talking about 2 different styles here, BA, but I love the passing and I love the positive impact that Jokic makes on the entire 5 that are on the floor, including himself. So Jokic is the guy.
It's stolen by MP. Timeout called, Portland. Durant against Porter. Here's MP. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Oh, MP with a block. Simons left side. Portland again missing. Simons has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Pass to Jackson. The three is up. And another miss by Denver.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Porter. After the basket by Portland. Here's Jokic. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
Jokic is rolling, and you can see the coaching staff over there applauding everything he's doing.
Who poked away. It's stolen by Thibault. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in.
Blazers substitution. Damian Lillard.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Jackson. And here's Porter. Gordon with it. Now Jokic. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Jackson can't get it to go.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
He drops it from range.
Well, this is one of Simons' strengths, just an outstanding shooter from behind the arc.
Now here's Jokic. Outside Porter. Grant with a steal. And here's MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
That's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
That's tipped. Pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. On the wing, MP. Defended by Gordon. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for Portland.
And he's good on the second. And another inductee into the 2022 Hall of Fame, All-Star Tim Hardaway. Brent, you were a teammate of his for a little while. Any recollections?
BA, if I go back to Tim Hardaway, I don't think about my time in Miami, which was a cup of coffee for me. I go back to my college days, and I had the chance to go home to the Bay Area and be in Oakland in the summertime. And Chris Mullin, Mitch Richmond, and one Tim Hardaway, Hall of Famer, invited me into that gym to work out in the summer. So you talk about a genuine thrill to be on the summer floor with Run TMC. What a treat.
And so here's Denver. The Blazers making their last shot. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy ready to explode.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
What an impressive performance for him tonight, particularly on the scoreboard. Understand the team's unselfish play, the ball movement, the player movement allowed him to convert consistently on the offensive end.
The chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this, guys."
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Lillard. MP outside. Here's Nurkic. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about NBA that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at a young age. And that's 5. One more and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Caldwell Pope. Jackson outside. Now here's Porter. This one for 3.
Grant could be such a devastating defender down there with those long arms and athleticism to contest shots.
MP against Gordon. On the wing, MP. There's Simons with a 3. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Pass the ball. 3 more behind the
Simons against Jackson. Here's Jokic. Second shot opportunity over MP. No good off the glass.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Good on both. A minute 37 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Jackson outside. And here's Jokic. Defended by Nurkic. The turnaround Jay. No good. A bit long that time. The Trailblazers have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. MP, the pass to Nurkic. Good D by Jokic. Denver in the lead. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Shot to end the cold streak. Here's Gordon. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Nuggets.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And for the year, this will be the 3rd win in 4 games against this team. They really brought it tonight.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Nikola Jokic.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Outside Porter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Gordon outside. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for...
Should have hit that guy. Making my way up the list.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
Embiid and James Harden first, then LeBron and them after. That's crazy.
The legend grind this year was actually pretty meant for what I do, because my favorite game mode on the game is actually the one score. So the 100,000 points went very well with us.
Wait, so you're telling me a chunk of your 100,000 points?
All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. D'Anthony Melton out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting, just around 70% on the season.
There's the pass to Melton. Back to Harden. Now MP. Lillard outside. Pass to Simons. Here's MP. That one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And the jam by Harden.
Just an absolute master at creating separation. That is a nice move by Harden to free himself up.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. Now, here's Simons. Now, here's MP. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Nurkic with the steal. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Embiid. Down low, here's Tucker. Lays it up off the glass.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous. But some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy. But he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Now here's Harden after the miss from MP. In the corner, it's Melton. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 5. And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Pass to Tucker. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The list of guys who have led the league in points and assists, well, it's a short one. That includes James Harden, LeBron, Wilt, Oscar, amongst others.
Melton against Simons. Goes up to the stripe. Harden's shot is off.
Not that time. That's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Grant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And getting points inside, important for Grant. Allows him to get a little bit of extra room on the perimeter when he needs it.
Now, here is Harden. He has 5. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Simons kicks to Nurkic. Grant the pass to MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Harrell's checked in, poked loose, and stolen by MP. All alone, and MP throws it down.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win-now mode.
Harden draws the double. Harris outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. And, guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Passes to Harrell. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. And the 76ers also making a change. Milton's checked in. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Trailblazers. Sharp comes in for Damian Lillard. Out of bounds, only 76ers ball. And the 76ers with some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's Reed in for Montrezl Harrell. Harden outside. Kicks to Harris. To the left wing. Reed dishes to Harris. 5 to shoot. Harden outside. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harden's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the 76ers. Trailblazers trail by 6. MP. And MP throws it down.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
2 minutes.
Harden kicks to Reed. It's tipped. And here's Sharp. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than how do I keep playing my best.
And that one is off. And the 76ers go the other way with it. The pass to Harris. To the inside. Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Simons, the pass to MP. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Reed. Philadelphia leading by 6. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Kicks it out to Harden. On the wing, Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He was not going to settle on that play.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Shooting one.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Nurkic is out there with MP. And it's Grant in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Denver delivered quite a performance. He tallied 25 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. That performance is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. And we'll see if he can continue to stay hot.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Melton hits them both.
And, you know, Anthony Melton's progression as a shooter has been impressive.
Yeah, he struggled on the pull-up jumpers early in his career, but he worked at it, and now he's very efficient. His offense is almost as good as his defense at this point.
Now, here's Tucker after the miss from MP. A nice shot by Tucker.
Oh, well, we all know what can happen when this fella gets hot, and this guy, well, let's just say he's hot.
And stolen by Harrell. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it goes down 2 points. Milton's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Shot clock at 6. Harrell against MP. Stolen by Tucker. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Tucker with the ball. He's got 11. Milton the pass to Melton. Over Sharp. And the 76ers get it back. And he makes that one. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Trailblazers trail by 15. And Lillard kicks to Grant. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard dishes to MP. Looking to end the run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And Grant sends it back.
And what tenacious defense from Grant, outworking the offensive player there and coming up with the rejection.
Now here's Lillard, defended by Milton. MP from deep three-point land. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Philadelphia leading by 16. Here's Melton. He's got 8. Takes the 13-footer. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Grant. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded by Melton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The officials are all over that.
The Trailblazers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. He hits the second from the line. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Here's MP. And the rejection by Harrell. Tipped away. Stolen by Tucker.
Got the move on him, too.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. MP outside. Nurkic trying to get open. Tries again. Here's MP. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 20 points.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
For the Trailblazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Sharp. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. And the 76ers will go for another look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Embiid. Reed comes in for Montrezl Harrell. Harris is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's James Harden in for DeAnthony Melton. One-on-one here. Thybulle finds MP. James Harden with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Now, here's Milton. Covered by Simons. Pocket 6. Here's Dedmon. And that one is good.
Big miscommunication.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been...
The 76ers, 58. Time to get loud for your...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking it.
And so in the game for the 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the small forward position.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Harden the pass to Melton. Here he goes. Shoots over Lillard. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. Nurkic trying to get open. Lillard misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Harden. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Fooled the D that time. Harden with the soft touch. Okay.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the credit.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender Porter guy.
Harden against Simon. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Takes the three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
3.
Harden's got 6 assists here tonight.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Out to the wing. Three-pointer, Lillard hands it from downtown. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
And this is peak Dame. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. He's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
Here's MP, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Lillard against Harden on the pass to Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Here's MP. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the game. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection. And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
MP against Harrell. Here's MP. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. It's tipped and stolen by MP. Nurkic trying to get open and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid for the Trailblazers. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Jeremy Grant. Then for the 76ers, Reed comes in for Embiid. And it's Shake Milton in for DeAnthony Melton.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia. Sharp, the pass to MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initial, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
He kicks it to Harris. Over Thibault. Harris, no good.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
MP passes to Eubanks. Can't cash in from close range. The 76ers leading by 18. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And then Lillard slams it in.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Pass to Milton. Harden scanning the floor. Back to Milton. Over Lillard. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so MV will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 16. Good work defensively by Harden.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Pass to Milton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Philadelphia, they have hit.
Substitution on the court. 76ers ball starts the 4th and final quarter. It's 6.
Cam Birch is out there with MP. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Anthony Simon. And it's Grant in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. MP, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Harden the pass to Embiid. For Birch. Embiid, no good. Trailblazers trail by 21. Poked away. Reed with it. Now defended by Grant. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm going?
So for the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Cam Birch. And Lillard subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Portland. While we take possession.
Trailblazers ball.
They get a hand on it, and here we go. Harden heading to the hoop, and it's Harden slamming it down.
A lot of people are saying he's a much improved defender over the last few years. Harden shows how outstanding a two-way threat he can be.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Tucker with the ball. Now defended by Grant. With the teardrop. Goes back up. A nice shot by Tucker.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
MP finds Grant. MP against Reed. 6 on the shot clock. MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. By the looks of it, the Hall of Fame class of 2023, Richard, should be loaded. A lot of big names could be headed to Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful to see 2 of the biggest rivalries, San Antonio and Dallas. Tony Parker and Dirk Nowitzki are on the ballot. And then there's Mr. Wade, Dwayne Wade. We know about that. So there's going to be a lot of rings walking into that ceremony.
A lot of rings indeed. Here's Melton. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Here's House. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second
First free throw is good.
Substitution on the court at the line for the 76ers, Tobias Harris. Shooting 1.
The free throw off from Harris.
A swing man that scores on all 3 levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Free throw good, MP. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Portland. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Joel Embiid. Coach Niang comes in for P.J. Tucker. Daniel House is checked in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for DeAnthony Melton. Here's Dedmon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Brendan Watford.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And the first one drops. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Here's Niang. Softly drops in the floater. Niang's got 4 this quarter.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And the rejection by MP. Johnson, the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Johnson against Harden.
2 minutes.
Here's Korkmaz.
2 minutes.
Passes it to House. Knocked away. And stolen by MP. And now Portland on the break. Rebound by House. Philadelphia's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
And they recover it.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. MP outside. Dedmon with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Here's MP. And it's Thybulle in the corner. Now, here's MP. Defense is right there. Misses from close range. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
That free throw good from
At the
Korkmaz.
line for the 76ers, Furkan Korkmaz.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Inside. MP, no good. And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and Drew the bonus will be headed to the free throw line.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
LeBron knee. Last game chat, man. We run the UFC right after this. So y'all come right back. UFC right after this. Oh my God,
We're super grateful to how 2K has given us opportunities to be involved in, with stuff like this. Being a woman, being a black woman in an industry that doesn't favor us, it really, really helps to know that you have a backing of like 2K.
I heard that a lot of players, 2K players in China play 2K because of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's such an honor. I want people to have the exact same experience with me. So how good it is actually to play the game basketball on 2K.
The secret to our team's success, what it really is our confidence. Like when we're playing for this big amount of money, all these other teams are playing like real tight, and when we're playing, we're just laughing, having fun, like we're real loose.
One of the reasons why I like the bigs, all of my builds are defensive first builds. So the thing I like about the Paint Beast is in the WNBA, the Paint Beast is the best rebounder and the best shot blocker. And in addition to that, they're pretty good on the inside. There's a dunk if you've never seen one in the WNBA. They're pretty rare.
Know your players' releases, so I would say I typically hop into freestyle before using a new team or a team I'm not familiar with and just get used to their players' jump shots because obviously shooting is very key to the game. And then defensively, I like to play aggressively. So I would say if you can, play aggressive, play the lanes, and just kind of speed up your opponent.
Brian, learn how to separate playing the game and IRL time. That was the biggest thing for me this year. Having to stream, do content, make videos, staying active with.
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Here are the five for the Lakers. They've got Lonnie Walker, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the two guard.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way.
We'll take those all day long.
Pass to Walker from downtown, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
MP outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And so he makes both from the line. As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. He takes it in. On the wing, Davis. Off target from outside. Here's MP. He can't get it to go. And the Lakers going the other way now. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. Tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Russell, that's good.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
MP right side. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Nice shot by Walker.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
MP. Good D by Vanderbilt.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Davis with room to shoot, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Hey, one of the keys to shooting well is shot preparation, and Davis was ready before the ball got there.
Timeout called. The Blazers. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Now here's Lillard. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Pass to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Los Angeles foul. Jared Vanderbilt. Second personal foul. Second
First one falls for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Hits both from the stripe. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Reeves. And here's Walker.
Portland foul. Show. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Portland ball.
Portland trailing here. Kicks it out to MP. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple. MP's got 9.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Walker finds Russell. Back to Walker. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Now here's Russell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Lillard. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo. Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Back to Lillard. MP outside. Going inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Russell. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Thibault. Here's Sharp. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's MP. That one rolls around and rims out.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And Davis slams it home.
Davis, a game-wrecking presence around the basket. Excellent agility for a big guy.
Pass to MP. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
For Los Angeles, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
Their approach was to draw fouls in that game. It put their opponent in a very difficult position.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. Credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the call.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Grant comes in for Thibault. Reddish is checked in for Sharp. And Simon has subbed in for Damian Lillard. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Bamba's checked in for Anthony Davis. Gabriel comes in for Walker. Beasley's checked in for Reeves. And it's Schroeder in for Russell.
At the line for the Lakers, Wenyen Gabriel. Shooting 1.
Here's Simons. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Blocked! And they're able to recover. Here's Gabriel. Covered by MP. Now here's Beasley. It's MP with a rebound. MP's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Grant finds MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line for Portland, number 11.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. The Lakers in the lead. Hachimura outside. Up top, Beasley. 1:14 left now in the first quarter. Back to Hachimura. Just 5 to shoot. And he buries his first look.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
MP right side. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit. I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And the Lakers with possession here. The Blazers making their last shot. Bamba pass to Beasley. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He's got 5.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
MP left side. The Lakers for the rebound.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And that one's good. Gabriel.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
And so it's Los Angeles up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off.
The Lakers 23. Fans, let them hear from you. Substitution on the court.
MP comes in for Watford, and Little is subbed in for Grant. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Bamba's checked in for Gabriel. Anthony Davis comes in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura's checked in for Beasley. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Schroeder. Lillard and Sharp for the guards. Nasir Little out there with MP. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the 76ers put on a show. He picked up 33 points and went to work on defense, challenging every shot near him. Another tremendous game for him. One of the hottest players in the league right now.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
On the wing, MP. Checked by Davis. To the middle. Here's Eubanks. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Inside. Here's Davis. Pass to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Reddish is checked in for Portland. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Reeves. Reddish covering. Hachimura outside to end the drought. Portland grabs the miss. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Mo Bamba. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Here's Hachimura. And it's Portland with a rebound. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And MP throws it down.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Pass to Hachimura. 1:43 left to play in the second quarter. Russell from outside gets the 3 ball to go. Russell's got 8.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
MP against Davis. Down low. Here's Little. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Lets it fly. Russell, that's good.
Hello, Russell.
He's got 10.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Timeout called. Portland.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Grant's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Reddish. MP up top. Check by Davis. Oh, Grant throws it down.
You know, at the offensive end, I think this is where Grant is most effective, on plays where he can really leverage his athleticism.
Pass to Achimura. Back to Schroeder from outside the arc. And another three for the Lakers.
Showing you he can score off the ball. Dennis Schroeder has improved his shot since joining the league.
Now MP. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Left side, Schroeder. On the wing, Davis. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Davis has got 8.
Creating separation using the bounce. That's a skill that AD's developed over the years.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've kept their concentration on
14-4.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Portland trailing here. On the court for the Lakers. We've got Davis. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Lonnie Walker. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt against MP. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Pass to Reeves. And here's Walker. Outside Russell. Now Davis. Give him 8 points now. 5 to shoot. From deep. And it's MP with a rebound. And here are the Trailblazers now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Walker for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Can't getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
That is textbook when you're talking to pump fake. Well executed that time by Davis. So good at knowing how to use that shot fake effectively.
Both shots good from the stripe.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
For Portland, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Lillard. And it's Portland scoring again.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
Back to Russell. Outside Davis. Walker against Thibault. Tipped away. Here's Reeves. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
To the middle. Here's MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Beasley's checked in for Russell. And he sinks the second. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Up top, Walker. Beasley, right side. Good D by MP.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
And this is the game that Nurkic plays. Using the big body inside, carving out a high percentage look.
Gabriel, he's checked in for the Lakers. Good on the second one. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Beasley outside. Pass to Reeves. Beasley with it. Lets the 3 fly. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. This for the tie. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Watford's checked in for Nurkic. That one drops. He ties it up. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Beasley outside. Pass to Walker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he drops the first. And the Lakers with some changes. Bamba's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Schroeder in for Reeves.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's MP, guarded closely. Misses the baby hook. For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Schroeder passes to Beasley. Fires the 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Lillard against Beasley. Banked it in off the glass. Beasley's got his first points of the night.
Beasley bouncing off the defense there and finding a way to still finish, making it look effortless.
Now here's MP. Tight defense on him. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it for the trip. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
shout out to them for getting to the foul line. They've been the aggressors, taking that ball to the basket, and they've been able to knock down a good percentage of those free throws.
A guy that's been overlooked at nearly every level. I admire Lillard's ability to use outside noise as fuel to his fire.
Walker passes to Schroeder. Out to Beasley. Grant with a steal. In transition. Here's Simons. Here's MP. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. MP's got 29 points.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Beasley outside. Back to Schroeder. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot from the right block. Oh, MP with a block. Now the Blazers moving it up to 3. Here's Lillard. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Lakers in the lead. Beasley pass to Schroeder. Bamba inside. Oh, great D that time from MP. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. This for the tie. Here's Watford. And it's all tied up.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Simons against Beasley. Right side, Walker. Back to Beasley. Pass to Schroeder. From deep three-point range. It doesn't go for him. And it's Portland the other way. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. For the lead. The rebound by Bamba. Well, Los Angeles shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Schroeder against Simons. Schroeder passes to Bamba. Tries to snap the cold streak. And Watford pulls it down. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Schroeder. Simons against Beasley. And he's going to the line. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic just checked in. Outside Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Lakers ahead. They lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming.
The Lakers 56.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
And final quarter.
Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's MP. Then it's Wussup Nurkic. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And he's gone.
Oh, what a throw nice. You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that is really electrified by, no matter what building he's in.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Out to the wing. Outside Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Outside Russell. Here's Reeves, covered by Thibault. Pass to Schroeder. Knocked away. And here comes the break. A nice shot by MPs. MP's got 33 points.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Outside Schroeder. Here's Reeves. Back to Schroeder. 4 on the clock. And again, no good by the Lakers.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in the game. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the Lakers with some changes. Thompson comes in for Vanderbilt, and it's Walker in for Schroeder. He's off on the first. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Pass to Russell. Here's Reeves. Back to Russell. Launches it. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in the game. MP left side. Thompson with some nice D.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, I tell you what, it's rare that you see a big man with offensive skills like Davis has. He is a talented, rare player.
Pass to Sharp. Now MP. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Pass to Thompson. Offensive rebound. Can't throw down the putback. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And the Lakers making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
Outside Walker. Here's Reeves. Outside Russell. Outside Walker. Outside Brown. Let's go with a 3. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 3.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Pass to Simons. To the inside. Here's MP. The shot comes out. And Los Angeles the other way now. They've led by as many as 11. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Thibault against Russell. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That's his 3rd foul so far. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in.
Substitution on the court. Los Angeles ball starts the
Davis, the pass to Walker.
Final quarter. It's 6-man time. Let's hear it for
just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Thibault. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Trailblazers shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Davis. Oh, MP with a block. And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland.
Fans, let him hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazers answer.
Schroeder, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Show some love, everybody.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. MP against Davis. Walker with a steal. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Russell, that's good.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
Free throw good, MP.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And both free throws good for MP.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Here's Russell. Good. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And now just having some fun. Russell, you know he likes the big moment. Great confidence and great results.
That one drops for him.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Walker finds Schroeder. Here's Reeves. Pass to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Over MP. Oh, MP with a block. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Los Angeles ball starts the fourth and final quarter. It's six-man time. Let's hear
a minute 39 left in the fourth quarter.
I like watching Grant work hard on the defensive end. He puts great effort into that end of the floor. He's good at pestering whoever he happens to be on, and his long reach helps him do that.
Defensive foul. And it's Schroeder. First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for your six.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
A minute 22 left to play in the fourth. Here's Davis. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
AD staring him down and letting him know this ain't over yet.
MP up top. To the paint. Here's Thibault. No good on the shot. And Los Angeles the other way now. They've led by as many as 11. Davis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Second goes on Jeremy Grant.
You want to talk about clutch. AD is no stranger to being put in these types of situations.
So he gets them both. And it's a 3-point game.
Hitting all your free throws at the end is huge in this league. So many games are decided by razor-thin margins.
It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. Here's Schroeder. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Pass to Davis. Shot from 12. And it's MP with a rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jeremy Grant. Third personal foul.
So the first one drops. And that'll put him up 2.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
He's been unguardable in this one. Getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Hachimura's checked in for Schroeder. Back to MP. Walker pulls down the board. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Lillard finds Grant. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Al.